The holidays are here, and let me tell you something. I don't know about you, but I feel like Black Friday, I start thinking about all the great deals on beauty, on coziness, on just really pampering your friends or yourself. So let's dive in. I'm gonna get right into it right away. One of the first things I'm telling you, if you want your friend or your family member or even yourself to feel like a literal queen, are Bergé pajamas. I love these so much. I have 2 pairs right now. I think I want to replace every single other pair of pajamas that I own with Bergé. I believe they're Miami company, female founded, and I believe they are based in Miami. I could be wrong about that, but I know that they have a huge presence here because I went to a business event where they were hosting, and I have to tell you, these pajamas are next level. You literally stay cool, which for us menopausal mamas is super, super important. They are soft, they are luxe, and there really is something about not wearing like the ratty t-shirt and your old gym shorts from college, you know, and just having a set that matches. Unfortunately, you know I love Amazon, but a lot of them are like polyester, the material doesn't hold up, and they're just not as good. So if you want to treat yourself or treat your friend, definitely go with Bergé. Did that rhyme? I don't know, but check it out. And also, just so that you know, every single thing will be listed down below in the description box. If you don't know where the description box is, underneath my head, you'll see the title of today's video. Click more, and if you're on mobile, tap more again, and you'll see everything right there. I also will be pinning every single item here in the comments here as the top comment. So really making it easy for you to do a little holiday shopping for yourself or your friends and family. Now, we all know that Black Friday means there are some incredible, incredible deals out there, and this is one that you definitely don't want to miss. I have been using my amazing red light therapy mask from Cure. It's a Cure Rejuvelite mask for a few months, and I have to tell you, I see such a marked difference in my skin since I started using it. This incredible FDA cleared at-home LED mask combines 5 clinically proven wavelengths to actively treat the entire face and penetrate at a cellular level. And I love that it helps you achieve clinical-like results without having to waste time going to a clinic. And as a super busy mom to a 5-year-old, I also love that the treatment is literally only 3 minutes. So I just actually saw a friend of mine, she did a reel, and she was using her Rejuvelite mask, and she was making her bed, and I was like, such a good idea to kind of habit stack it with something that you're already doing. They also have an awesome app that lets you track your treatments and make it fully customizable, whether you want anti-breakout or the anti-aging treatment. Oh, and if you're already a fan of Cure's micro-infusion system, they've updated and improved the formulation to give you even better in-clinic-like results without going to the clinic. And right now is the perfect time to check out Cure because they are offering these products as a bundle, and you can save up to 55% of these amazing dermatologist recommended products. I've been a fan for ages now. I really, really definitely think you should check it out. And like I said, now is the time. So I'll leave all the information down below in the description box for you to check out, and let me know when you do. Now, I hate when this happens, but it does happen sometimes. I ordered myself a new terry cloth robe. You know, like sometimes you're just like, I need to freshen up my like at home loungewear. And that's what I always think about around the holidays, is like feeling cozy, feeling pampering, feeling just like you're really nurturing yourself. So I got this amazing robe, but it was on back order. But I have to tell you, get yourself a new robe. If you're walking around with like ratty robes, ratty pajamas, now is the time to update it. And I love this one. I got it directly on Amazon. It's plush, it's luxe, and it's giving you that like hotel room vibe that we all love, right? Raise your hand if you love a hotel room bathrobe. I do. I'm like here for it. It just kind of tells me to relax. So you can create that experience at home by just getting yourself a nicer quality, beautiful robe. And like I said, everything will be linked down below. So this next one, I'm kind of bundling it together. It's sort of 3 products that I really like from the same company. So it's not a bundle, but we could make it a bundle. So R&Co, it's an incredible hair care line, and I've already talked about my love for their dry shampoo. I love it because it's not an aerosol spray. It smells delicious, and you know, like some dry shampoo, it almost, if you have hair kind of like mine, which is like wavy and it already has texture, sometimes a dry shampoo will actually give you too much texture, and I don't find that with R&Co. It just kind of gets it gives it that refresh that you need. So whether it be like post a workout, or, you know, it's just like a hot day, or you're on like day 4 after your blowout, you know, it's really, really perfect for that. And like I said, it doesn't kind of dry out your hair, which is really, really nice. I've also just started using their heat protectant cream, and I love it because, first of all, you can get either a travel size or a full size. And I tested it out with the travel size, and I love it. It's the perfect sort of like put on your ends before you like curl your hair or use any kind of heating tools. But I like the formulation where it's kind of like a lotion-like texture. My hair is it gets frizzy, it's textury, but I find that if I use like oils on my hair, oftentimes it's too thick for my hair because my hair is thin, if that makes sense. So this really, really protects my hair, but it doesn't weigh it down, if that makes sense. And finally, you know, I live in Miami. I have lived here for 6 years, and it is just always humid. Like, we get like maybe a month where it's not like 80% humidity, but you know, it's like your hair will look one way in your house, and then you get outside and you're like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that. And they have an anti-humidity spray. So it gives you like a light hold hairspray, but it also protects your hair from humidity. And I do notice that I don't get that puff. And I don't like that puff because my hair tends to really want to skew to like Jennifer Aniston in the Friends days, that kind of like almost square looking hair. That's not a look that I like. And so I like that I can have, you know, no volume on the top of my hair, have it be smooth, but then have the wave and like the volume at the ends. And this really does the trick. I've talked about my love and really my obsession and my absolute necessity, like can't live without fact that I have to sleep with a sleep mask. I have been using a sleep mask now for about 10 years. I cannot go to sleep without it. And I just find that this is such a perfect, beautiful, like pampering gift to give to a friend or even a coworker. It's not weird. Just be like, you know what? I've been using one myself and I thought that you would love it too. And these ones from Drowsy are fantastic. They're big, they're soft. They come in like 80 bajillion colors. You can get them on Amazon, so you can get them ordered directly to you. And unlike other masks where you get that kind of like light peeking through, and if you're a person like me, I need complete darkness to go to sleep, like complete darkness. So I love that these Drowsy masks, like you can be any kind of sleeper, sleep on your side, sleep on your tummy, sleep on your back, and it will not bother you at all. And I just think it's such a great pampering gift to give to someone, because who doesn't want the gift of a good night's sleep? Now, I've talked about this bag in a previous video, and it was taking a long time to arrive. And when I got it, I'm just so pleased with this bag. It is a suede bag. I don't know if it's real suede or faux suede. I honestly don't care, but it is in this beautiful, beautiful chocolate brown color. It's fantastic. It absolutely can hold a laptop. It can hold a big old water bottle. I don't have a Stanley, so I don't know if it does, but like it holds this. It kind of just gives you that fall vibe. And you know, listen, I lived in New York for 22 years. I lived in Miami for 6 years. We don't have seasons here, but we can change up our seasonality through color and through texture, not through layers like I used to be able to do in New York. So I love that this gives me that fall and winter type vibe without me sweating my face off. So it's a great bag. It does, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you the truth, it does take a little while for it to ship. So if this is something that you'd like to pick up for yourself or for a friend or a family member, add it to cart right now, because it does take a little while, but once you get it, I'm telling you, you're gonna be so happy, and definitely let me know when you pick it up. Before we dive in any further, I just wanna say thank you so much for being here. Truly, you know, YouTube for me is all about community, and we are really building just the best community. If you haven't already clicked on that subscribe button, it's totally free to do so, and it really does help to support my channel. Click on the subscribe button, give this video a like, and if you haven't already, click on the bell to get notified every single time I have a brand new video that goes live. Let's keep going. So last month I had my retreat in Italy, and let me tell you, I have to tell you, it was one of the most favorite things that I have ever done in my professional life. Like truly, I had the best time, we had the best group. I loved all of the experiences, and I was like a little worried about packing. And one thing that I picked up was this cashmere wrap, and I have to tell you, I used it almost every single night. Not because it was so cold, because it really wasn't. We had great weather. It was like 70 degrees, but it was enough to just kind of put on over an outfit for that, just like extra layer, a little interesting piece. You know, we did a truffle hunt and it was like, okay, wrap it around my neck just in case if it was like a little bit chilly, but also just having that little extra layer of interest. Also, these are essential for travel. You know, like you're on a plane and sometimes it's really cold, or there might be someone like coughing next to you, and if you don't happen to have a mask or something, I just kind of wrap my wrap around myself in a kind of way of being respectful, but also like, you know, I don't really necessarily like to use the blankets on planes. I think this is an amazing gift. Like, who doesn't want cashmere, right? And this color, it's chic, it's elegant, it's neutral, it's timeless. This is going to be a piece that I'll have forever, and I'm so glad that I have it. So it's really just a holiday travel and just like a chic necessity. You'll be so glad that you added to cart for yourself or for some of your friends. Now, I mentioned my retreat in Italy, and before going, I was like, oh my gosh, it's going to be fall. I'm going to get layers. I'm going to get, you know, my cool days and like be able to wear sweaters. So I bought this really thick, beautiful chocolate brown turtleneck sweater. It is so chic, it's so gorgeous, but it was like 70 degrees every day. So I'm not complaining about that weather, but I didn't pack it to Italy. So I do have it if I have any kind of holiday or cold weather travel. In fact, actually I do. I'll be going to New York in January. So this is definitely something that I'm glad that I have. But again, I think that this is such a, you know, everybody loves a turtleneck. It's pretty oversized. I got mine in a size small. So just note that it is big, it is cozy, but I like that because you could do the little belt trick where you kind of can blouse it over. You can tuck it in a little bit, or, you know, if you're really just feeling like getting that cozy oversized vibe, you could wear it untucked. I don't know that I would, but like you do you, whatever works. You could belt it on the outside. There's a million different things that you can do with this, and it's such a gorgeous luxe rich color, but it doesn't have like a huge price tag on it. So treat yourself, treat your friends, and you will be so happy that you did. One thing I know about my community here on YouTube is you all love beauty products, and especially pampering, luxe, and more of what I like to call the luxury beauty products. And so Nukes is a company that I talk about all the time. I have their oils. I know that you all love their honey lip oil, but the shimmer oil is such a gorgeous item, and it's something that's going to be a staple in my repertoire forever. I love the smell of it. It's light, it's fresh, it's floral, but it also really moisturizes your skin. You know, I've been in menopause almost 2 years now, and you know, our skin gets drier, like everything gets drier, and I find that it's just so quick and easy. I like that it's actually not a spray. I have the Nukes Neroli oil, and it's a spray, and sad fact, mine actually broke the spray, so I'm gonna have to like figure out a way so I can use all that oil because I have more than a half a bottle left. But I digress. This does not come in a spray bottle. You just kind of like tap it into your hand and then you just put it onto your body, but you can also use it on your hair. And this is an oil that I actually can use on my hair because it's called a dry oil. What does a dry oil mean? I have no idea, but I don't care. It just isn't heavy, it's not thick, and it does really moisturize. Like, I notice the difference in my skin, and also it gives you a light shimmer. It's not glittery, but I'll notice that like if I kind of move my body in the light, I'll see the different little highlights. And so it's such a perfect gift for someone to really pamper themselves. It's something luxury. It looks beautiful, you know, sitting on your nightstand or in your bathroom or wherever you want to put it. And I just think it's a really thoughtful gift to give to a friend. And maybe that friend is you. Okay, so L'Occitane, I love their shower oil. It's an almond shower oil. And I think that if you are in menopause or you have dry skin, this is an absolute must for you. I've been using it now for maybe about like, I don't know, 5 months, 4 months, and it's made such a difference on my skin. Look, I'm busy and I'm lazy, and sometimes I just don't take the extra second to put on body oil if I'm like rushing out, taking a quick shower, and then have to do something with my daughter or something. This moisturizes your skin while it's cleansing. I love it so much. And honestly, I think, you know, again, it's like a French type of brand, and like, who doesn't want that? Like, if you gave a friend a bottle of this plus a candle and maybe a bottle of wine, like what a treat and what a like nice gesture to give to someone. And if that friend is you, treat yourself, because you will be so happy at how smooth, moisturized, and amazing your skin feels. A second L'Occitane product is their Shea hand cream. Now, I have very dry hands. I have veiny hands. I've had veiny hands since I was like 20 years old. I'd love to blame it on age. Maybe it's a little bit on the gel manicures that I get, but I am horrible when it comes to hand cream, and people give it to me as a gift all the time, and I'm always really grateful about it. So the joke of this is not lost on me, but I started using their Shea Butter hand cream on my body. Not every day, but probably like 2-3 times a week. It's thick, it's luxe, it's just perfect again for us menopausal mamas. So if you suffer from dry skin, and also the scent on this, I can't even describe. It's like clean, fresh, and like almost smells like a baby, but not like a baby powder smell. I actually hate the smell of baby powder, and it's also toxic, but it just smells so good and fresh, and you just are like, if you want to really treat yourself, get yourself this hand cream and try it on your body, because I'm telling you, you will be like, yes. I love using products that are supposed to be like for your neck or for, you know, some other part of your body, and just like using it in a different way, because why not, right? Unless there's some ingredient that there's a reason why not. And this is like, it's shea butter, right? So it's just beautiful. I definitely think, again, you know, if you got someone the body oil and the hand cream, that's a perfect gift for someone to really show that you care, you love them, and you want them to pamper themselves. So this was a gift that I received, and my friend knows my love for Chanel. So she actually gave me a beautiful Chanel brooch, which I was just so honored and flattered that she got that for me. But she also got me the Chanel hand cream, and it's not the first time that I've gotten this, but I absolutely love it. I love the packaging. I love that I keep it out because it's chic enough to like just leave out in your bathroom or on your nightstand or wherever you leave your, you know, pampering body products. But also, you know, it works, right? There's a reason why it smells really good. I love the application. So again, because it's Chanel, you know, maybe this is like a piece of Chanel that you can get for someone that you know is a fan of Chanel. Or maybe they don't yet have Chanel, but you want to give them a little piece of that and have that like experience of unwrapping a Chanel box and like the whole thing, right? I just think it's such a thoughtful gift. So either treat yourself or treat your friends. You know, this is a great gift to give to like a coworker, someone that's really special to you, a friend, or even like a hostess gift. It really shows that you're being very thoughtful. I am a sucker for a good scented candle. Like if you want to give me a gift, give me a really sexy, musky, like candle that just kind of transports you in scent. You know, I don't really tend to like florally, like sweet and almost that like kind of sicky smell, but I love anything that's like dark, woodsy, musky, kind of like So the Harlem candles I love because it's female founded company, and they are beautiful, and they are just amazing gifts. And I love, again, just supporting a female run business. So I bought this one for myself because I was like, you know what? I deserve it, and I love it. It is gorgeous. It smells incredible. It has, again, those qualities that I really like a woodsy, kind of musky, just very sexy scent. And it's a gorgeous candle to have out. So whether it's lit, not lit, it's gonna look super chic. And again, what a great gift. Who's not gonna want a gift like this? It's so unique and, again, thoughtful. I have decided that I am in the market for a piece of jewelry. And one thing that I think is a really fun thing to do, if you know you want to invest in something, is almost getting like an inspired by, I don't want to say the word dupe, but maybe kind of like a dupe, especially when it comes to like a piece of jewelry where you know you're going to be investing money into it. So I've been looking for an eternity band for my other hand as a little, you know, treat for myself. And I'm not really like a huge, like, this is what I want kind of person. Like, you know, I have purses, I'm happy with that. I have enough shoes right now. And I just feel like, you know, I'd like to just treat myself at my 50th year with a nice piece of jewelry to, you know, remind me of this beautiful milestone. So I have been looking. I will get to what I'm going to be getting or something along these lines. But I found on Amazon the brand Pavoy, which, if you haven't checked out Pavoy's jewelry, check it out right now, because I'm telling you, Their jewelry is incredible. I have many of their gold earrings. They do not tarnish, they do not look cheap, and they are just really, really high quality. So I ordered their sort of eternity band. It's a little bit more of a trendy style than what I think I actually want to invest in, but I was like, you know, just to kind of test it out on my finger, see if I like the style, and then of course invest in the real thing. So this I feel like would be more like a gift, if you're giving it as a gift, more for like a best friend, someone you know really well, right? Because you don't want to just give like random jewelry to someone like you just met. But I also think what a great gift for yourself. Or this could be a great piece of travel jewelry. If you don't want to bring your real thing when you are traveling, you know, maybe getting sort of something that is inspired by the real thing when you travel. So definitely check it out. And like I said, everything is linked down below. So the real thing that I have been exploring is getting an eternity band. And I'm thinking, I'm not sure if I'm going to go through Tiffany because you're just really buying like the brand, but the Tiffany sort of style of eternity band. So it's basically just diamonds all the way around. You know, I told my husband, you know, he was like, well, what do you want to do for your birthday? And I was like, I don't want to have a huge party. You know, yes, I'll do like dinners with friends kind of individually. I do want to do a trip at some point this year, but like right now is not the time because we just have too much on our plates. But I was like, I do want a piece of jewelry, and this is what I've come up with that I want. So it's beautiful, it's classic, and I always think, especially if you're going to invest, and like this is an investment, like make no mistake, if you're going to invest in jewelry, making sure that it's something that's classic and that's timeless. You know, like when I was preparing for my wedding, I wanted my dress to be something where it's like, I'm not going to be embarrassed of it 30 years from now, where it could be like 1960, 1970, 1990, or it was 2015. We're celebrating 10 years coming up. So definitely, you know, again, this is like either you ask your husband, your partner, your boo, or yourself, you know, if you want to really go for it and give yourself something like really serious, go for the good stuff, and I will leave it linked down below. Whew, I'm sweating here. I get so excited talking about all these holiday gifts. Next up, silk pillowcases. Silk pillowcases, I think, are a must-have on every woman's list, especially if you're over 40, because if you're sleeping on cotton or any other kind of material, it can cause creases on your skin, and nobody wants that. We do not need any more creases or wrinkles on our skin. So I got these mulberry silk pillowcases. I love them. They come in a bajillion different colors. I've been using a silk pillowcase for ages now, and it really does just sort of up the game. And again, these gifts are all that sort of like pampering, nurturing, really spoiling yourself, making yourself feel good. So what woman doesn't want to go to sleep on a silk pillowcase? I'll wait. Another fantastic gift idea, or if you have areas of your home where you just don't have enough pieces of interest, maybe it's art or something like that, and you just, I don't know. I sometimes find I look at surfaces and I'm like, oof, that needs something, and I am slow. When it comes to home stuff, I am slow. But one thing that's really easy is coffee table books. So I'll leave some of my favorite. I love fashion ones. And you know, listen, every single house has that Tom Ford book. Don't get that one, okay? Just please don't. There's so many others out there. I have the Kate Moss one and the Linda Evangelista because I'm a huge fan of the 90s supermodels. I also have downstairs in my entryway, I have the AD 100 one. I love that one because it's really neutral. And in my entryway, we have this like beautiful kind of like neutral moment, if you will. So I'll leave some of my favorites linked down below, but really that's like such, who doesn't want that, you know? Or the travel ones from Aseline. Those are great. So maybe like you and your best friend went on a fabulous vacation, or you've always wanted to go somewhere together. Maybe, I don't know, let's say it's Tuscany. You could give her that book until you have that experience, right? I just think that's such a beautiful, thoughtful gift. And like, I've actually been given one of those, and it's one of my favorite gifts I've ever received because it's almost like giving someone a trip, if that makes sense. Slippers, this time of year, it's a great time to refresh your slipper game. And I had these years ago and I just picked them up again. These UGG slippers, they're luxe, they're comfy, they're cozy, and they're not embarrassing if you need to go and get the mail and you run into a neighbor. So now that I don't live in a building in a city, you know, it's like, oh God, I'm gonna see my neighbors right now when I look like an absolute troll, right? So invest in a pair of these. I think they're great, they're gonna last, and I just think, again, it's such a thoughtful gift. I remember one year I got these for my mother for Christmas, and again, it's just such a nice, thoughtful, beautiful, loving gift to either give to someone that's your friend or your family, or to give to yourself. If you've never tried the Orbe texturizing spray, you are really missing out. It smells so so good, and it is a great texturizing spray, but that's not what I'm talking about here today. A few videos ago, I talked about how I kind of stole my husband's molding paste. He had this like hair paste, and I tried it in my hair when we were in Italy last summer, and I was like, especially with my natural, like kind of beachy hair, I was like, whoa, that really, really works well. But I thought, you know what, Tracy, it's time to stop being a little thief and get your own. So I got the Oribe molding paste, and it has that amazing Oribe packaging, which is very like black and like brown and gold, and it's just so beautiful. But it also has that Oribe smell, which is delicious. I wish you could smell it through the camera because it does really smell amazing. And again, I think that this is a great gift. If you got someone this molding paste and a candle, like what a nice thoughtful gift to just let people know that you're thinking about them. I love a lip plumper, and I'm not upset about it. I love a lip plumper, and I've been using City Lips now for years, and I just really think it's one of the top of the line products, especially for women like me. I'm 50 years old now, who are kind of getting wrinkles in their lips, and you're kind of losing some definition, you know? It's frustrating, it's annoying, but City Lips really solves that because it's rich in hyaluronic acid, and it really plumps up your lips. And they have so many colors now. They have some that are limited edition. You can never go wrong with the clear because it's a great topper for any of your lipsticks, but it also does plump. My experience is it doesn't burn. I know some people are like, it burns me. It's not one of those ones that has like a pepper oil or something like that. And the point is not that it stings your lips right off by giving it that plumpness. I don't know what exactly it is that's giving it that plumpness besides the hyaluronic acid, but I do know that it really, really works, and I see a marked difference in my lips. So hot tip with City Lips is put it on your lips at night before you go to bed, and then you wake up with like beautiful, plump, moisturized, and you know, juicy lips. And finally, I'm a huge reader, and I think buying someone books, you know, just regular books or books that you've enjoyed is such a great gift idea. But how about this one? You buy someone that you love a Kindle, and then you get them 3, 4, 5 books preloaded in. I remember years ago someone did that for me, and I just loved that so much. I was going to be going on vacation for the summer, and they were like, here's a Kindle for you, and I put in a couple of my favorite books that I think you would enjoy. Isn't that so thoughtful? I mean, a book itself, especially on a Kindle, it's like $10 to like maybe $18. So, you know, if it's someone that you love, get them a few of those along with their Kindle, and such a thoughtful gift. So I'm a huge e-reader, I'm a huge reader, and I definitely think that that is something that you or anyone that you know would really, really appreciate as a gift. So that's what I've got for you, gorgeous girl. Treat yourself, pamper yourself, and also just show the people that you love how much you love them and how important they are for you. You are the best, you are amazing, and if you want to keep hanging with me here on YouTube, make sure to check out this video next, and I'll see you there.